Hi, I'm Steve Cordony, and today I'm at our country house in Orange, New South Wales, Rosedale Farm, and I want to show you around some of our interiors and gardens, so come with Bedford and I and we'll show you around. So this is probably one of our favourite spaces. It used to be two spaces that we opened up into one generous room, so it's our living lounge space. And for us, I guess it feels quite tailored but still informal, where we can have nieces and nephews jump on the sofas, and this is Bedford's favourite spot where he likes to sit. But I guess for me, I love the mix of old and new. So there's lots of different antiques and some contemporary pieces, and all of that mixes in together with this neutral palette, so it suits our style. This is our kitchen where we spend a lot of our time. If I'm not working at the dining table, I'm kind of cooking, which is one of my favourite things to do. But for some reason, we left this to the last space to renovate. And if you saw what it looked like before, you probably would have started with it. But in any case, this was the first starting point, this beautiful pendant. And I sort of based the design of the kitchen around it. Then we added shaker style joinery, and I wanted lots of different textures and materials. So marble with the chevron, and then the aged brass, which tarnishes and kind of changes over time. And for me, all those sort of different materials and textures adds to that idea of old meets new. And I guess is a really perfect sort of kitchen in terms of that English style for the heritage of the house. This is our, I guess, formal dining room, and this wallpaper, I saw a reference of it years ago before we bought the property, and I sort of locked it away into my inspiration folder. And it's from a company in London called Excel. And for me, I don't know, it just kind of reminded me of the surrounds of this garden. So it feels like you're constantly surrounded by greenery and garden, which I loved. And you know, what gets me about it is no matter who comes, whether they're young, old, male, female, they love this wallpaper, and there's something to talk about. So it's a talking point, which is a great conversation piece to start any great dinner party. So this is our bedroom in the main house, and for me, I think I love this space the most because of the natural light. There's windows on both sides. I can see the front, I can see the backyard, and it just has this gorgeous light all day long. It used to be 3 small rooms where you could barely fit a double bed, and now we've opened up this space into one generous bedroom, and then we've added an ensuite. Originally, it was the nursery wing for the previous owners who were teachers, and so I think for me, the best part about it is the light, but also that has this really lovely feel, that intangible mood, and a sense of soul because of the previous owners. Now we're in the main bathroom, and even though I said it, there's a lot of favourite spaces, I think this is probably my all-time favourite space in the house, just because it was the first room that I renovated. And also whenever I stay at hotels around the world, I love those bathing spaces to feel super luxurious and glam. And so for me, I wanted all these different intricate details like the marble. I wanted this centralised bathtub. Again, the polished brass, which kind of runs as a theme throughout the house. And then I've always loved these steel framed shower screens. So adding different interesting details like the gilt on the mirror, and then some beautiful glamorous lighting, which you'll normally see in a different part of the house, putting those into the bathing spaces like this bathroom, for me, just brings everything together to create a really luxe space. Mike and I found Rosedale after searching for 3.5 years, and it was built in 1877, Georgian style, and I guess it just had all those elements that we were looking for, all those spaces that I showed you. I guess this big wraparound generous veranda, it sort of leads you around the house. And again, this is one of our spaces that we love to sit on a Sunday morning and have coffee or breakfast, and it's an entertaining space that we love. And then obviously we get the beautiful vista out to the front, overlooking the lake, very calming, and we get to look at the countryside in Orange, which is a really special part of the world. Thanks so much for joining Bedford and I, coming to check out Rosedale Farm in Orange. Thanks for popping in. We'll see you soon.